Alright, last video I made didn't turn out so well. All my volume and sound effects were too high for me to be heard on the microphone. I was explaining how to level. Kind of did a long-winded job of it, but this is my leveling system that I've used so far. Go back out and get the rest of my milk. Butter churns. Those have been great. Thanks to Lily Langerty, or however you say the name. I think it's Lily Langerty, for dropping those tips on me. I don't want to put more out than I think the server can handle, because I don't want to use up all the resources. But this is how I make my money, legitimately, without hacks or script kiddie tools like the hacker that I encountered earlier. I grow cotton and I make bow ties, and I just keep harvesting these bad boys and selling them for money. And I find a location of the guy who sells the milk and the salt. I have one of those mapped out here that I can show you guys. And there's actually a bad bug that happens after I buy stuff that allows me to run through my fort wall, and I assume it would let me do it to other people as well. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a version of that going on in this video. But this is how I make my cash. Alright, let me get the rest of my milk off of my horse here. So I loaded him down to, I usually buy around $1,100 worth of milk at a time. $1,100 equals 35,000 experience with 10 butter churns. So I look at money as experience points now, at least with this game and getting started. And I hope this video helps some of you guys get started and learn what to do in order to play legitimately. The only thing that I use that some of you won't have is a Logitech mouse script that is built in, and all it does is basically turbo right click for me. But that's what's made me notice this this exploit that I'll show you. I'll show you what the exploit is later on in the video. I assume anybody can do it. I don't know. It might just be because it's my stuff, and that's why I can run through the wall after I go buy a ton of milk. And just for time's sake on this video, since the last one such a bother, I'm going to just pull my bank money out and do it that way. Run across the board, buy the milk, and run back in my wall and show you what happens, because I think that is legitimate. There's plenty of people that have these Logitech mice that they can do this. I mean, I just set it up for convenience, so that I didn't have to keep buying bullets and keep right clicking, because that got old. And I don't think it's I'm not using hack tools, I'm not using anything like that. Just a Logitech mouse with a built-in script that just clicks for me when I hold a button down. I don't know if I need to decrease that click rate, and maybe this won't happen. Alright, there, I've got 10 butter churns. Throw in 700 into each one. Here's my rationale behind that. These all build up to stacks of 99, and there's 7 of them. So it does take a little bit of maintenance. So you go by and take one stack out after you've had them going for a little while, and then they're maintenance free until you get your 35,000 experience points, which you'll see slowly ticking away up there until I go do this milk thing. Then it'll stop. But as long as you remove at least 7, they're maintenance free. I do apologize if I lose my train of thought. Things like that happen during this video because I do have a cold or the flu or whatever that maybe I drank a Chinese Corona, didn't know it. Maybe I got that stuff. I hope not. Anyway, back to showing you almost okay, let me put this milk away because I'll use the last bit of that milk too to ink out even more experience points. Alright, milk going back in my milk safe. So guys on US East PvP1, know where my milk safe is. I'm not showing you any of the rest of this stuff. These could have nothing in it. You could waste your TNT, or they could be loaded with stuff. Not going to show you any of my other safes. But at least you know how to bomb through my base if you want. And not waste as much TNT. I really don't care. You guys come have a blast blowing it up. Make sure I don't have any more on the old horse here. I didn't mean to jump on him. I guess you're going to get to see my bank account and all that wonderful stuff. I'll just go out here to the one that the hacker left after she came by and blew up my my town, basically. Blew my entire town up. Spared my base. Don't know why. And one shot and killed my horse. Took my health is max. I've got max health. And took me down to, I don't know, I still had maybe 80 or 90 hit points left. But anyway, she put this down with a mailbox. I blew the mailbox up. Yeah, I had a whole town here. Nice flat area. Everything laid out. And Masha, don't remember her last name. Don't remember what guild. There's my bank. Here's my bank account. I'm gonna take out just 1,200. And this is all earned. All the TNT earned legitimately through smelting and melting. So I'm gonna head to where the I know a milkman is. Put my marker on it. The camp cook, whatever you want to call him. And this is the part where I was talking about after Lily told me this stuff, and apologized to Remedial Remy for killing his horse because it got too close to my base. And that's the reason I did it. Not to be a dick, not to be like, haha, I broke into your base and I've killed your horse, but I thought somebody had logged off there, and it was really close to my base down in 17 in the desert. And I did not want anyone knowing where it was because I didn't want to be taken advantage of at that time. Of course, now I don't care. I'll just rebuild. It's part of the game. But I do apologize for killing your horse, dude. Horse killing's dirty, and I would be a hypocrite to call other dirty horse killers out if I did not apologize for killing your horse. If I raid any of your bases, guys, I'm not gonna kill your horses. So if you've been blown up and your horses are alive, it could have been me. Not saying it was, but it could have been me. Of course, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep playing due to the hacker thing. I mean, I guess I could go to Digital Advantage too and purchase the aimbots and the hacks, or figure out how to hack up Unreal 4 myself if I really wanted to. If I wanted to put that kind of time in it. But most likely, just like all the other script kiddies, either pay for convenience or download it on Usenet or download it from a torrent. I'm not an idiot. I can do these things. Either way, I don't want to play that way. I want to play with other adults and just have fun doing so. Alright, so I'm close enough to my guy. I'm putting my map marker back so that I can get back to my base real quick. Devs, this is a guard that I hired to follow me. And he's just kind of glitched out here. Well, now he's moving, so I don't know what the hell. So he's gonna randomly guard this area, I guess. He'll start shooting this milkman if he gets close enough. Anyway, so the milkman is here. He shall spawn in on my command like that. I did that. I'm just kidding. I just got lucky. So here's where I use the Logitech mouse. Apologize for all that noise there. It does get loud. So I'm just holding the mouse down so I don't have to right click, and it buys it at a pretty quick rate, as you can see there. I think it's not ridiculous. I have to stand here. I am vulnerable still. I can be shot, attacked, any of that good stuff. But I want to show you this glitch and what happens after I'm done with my purchase, and how that I can literally, in the last video, not only could I get through my wall, my fort wall, but I could have rode my horse directly up into the middle of my whole house. And in fact, in that video, I ended it where I was inside the house without going through a door. I mean, all the walls were gone, everything was gone, and I don't know if it's just because it was in an area that I hadn't loaded into yet, or because all the stuff around me here will remain. But who's to say if I wasn't at my base and bought a bunch of coffee, if I couldn't just run down here and run into other people's houses and whatnot without using a bit of TNT. First, I guess I would get stuck in there and of course die. But what if I, just went in there with my TNT, had all my stuff ready to go, ready to exploit, ready to do it to it. Then I just bomb my way out. Ah, damn it! Didn't mean to do that. It's something that needs to be considered. I still think the game's fun. I don't want to quit playing. I just basically like to zen and garden, zen out, and garden and pick cotton, and build stuff here and there. I'm no great architect or anything. Because hell, why would I want to be when a hacker could come along and just destroy everything that I put so much effort into? So I just build squares with fake stuff in it. Alright, build my horse up. This is my usual routine. 3,500 XP for $1,100. If this helps any of you guys out there, I hope so. I'm not suggesting you use this method or do anything like this to run into anybody's base. I'm not trying to piss anybody off either. Shit, accidentally moved over and bought salt. Okay, I think it was less expensive than milk, so should still have enough money to fill out my bags. Yeah, not suggesting anyone do this for this reason. The reason of running through a wall. But yeah, if you don't want to sit and right click, get yourself a Logitech mouse and program one of the G buttons on it to right click for you rapidly, and that's all I'm doing here. Literally something I don't think that should be a bannable offense or anything like that. Something that frankly the game engine should be able to handle without bugging out, or something that you need to either program client side or server side to not be allowed. I mean, there's some people out there that can right click pretty fast. I don't think they could do it this fast without software help, but essentially that's all I'm doing. Right clicking. If my hand would cooperate, I can finish up. There, it's getting real bad lag wise there. Alright, so didn't crash, nothing like that. So now I'm going to show you what transpires as I make my way to the cozy cottage. I've already apologized for killing Remedial's horse. Let's see, any other shout outs? Anybody I've hung with? No, not really. I don't know any of you guys yet. I'd like to join a guild. I'd like to have people to play with. Not just their dangly bits or anything like that. You know, hang out with and talk to. I've already got all the other departments covered for myself. I'm not really a lonely person. I just work late shift and play late on the weekends. Just looking for other adult conversation and not Australian kids. Because they're annoying as piss. Not to say all you Aussies are bad, but it tends to be the people I get. Either I guess it's because of my hours, but you know, the Australians are people who are awake on the other side of the world, as everyone else slumbers. Anyway, if my horse doesn't run out of energy, you're about to see excuse me exactly what I'm running my pie hole about. Alright, so there's my base. I can literally see all my butter churns from here, and I am rolling up on that bad boy. So I don't want to get my horse stuck in it, but my fort wall, yep, so that loads in, great, but boom, I'm already through my fort wall. Fort wall mattered not. Alright, I can literally just run into the middle of my base. There, all my crap's loading in. I'm inside my bit. Boom. There it is. That needs to be fixed, boys. And that was nothing but right clicking. I don't know if it has to do with the client server and the way the client's talking to the server, or lack thereof, or too many communications, or what. But that needs to be patched out, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. But there you guys have it. I'm gonna end the video, log out, and yeah, I do everything legitimately. I pick my cotton, I make my money with bow ties, and I earn my XP with butter. Later, guys.